Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another week, the second week of 3 Good Minutes. I'm a little bit having deja vu, but that's okay. I'm Jen. This is Ryan. We are Office Created with our team at Newmark, and we are excited to be back and just really full steam into 2021 at this point.
Yeah, fuzzy hoodies and home and promise the same outfit wouldn't be worn again. And
here we are.
Deep Dark Secret, we film 2 in a row sometimes.
But I think what we were talking about, all the things that happened last year, and we made a lot of plans last year. We planned to go back to the office and we planned to do things, and the whole world kept changing on us. And a lot of those plans weren't seen through. But I think what's important, what we were talking about the other day is, we've all had this time working at home, and what has really come through, we've all thought about going back to an office and the cleanliness and that part of it, but how do you actually like to work? I know that I, for one, have realized I like to get up and be able to go walk around outside. I like fresh air. I like natural light. I like having my own food in a refrigerator instead of going to, a communal kitchen maybe, or an office fridge. And those are all things that can happen when we go back to an office. So how do we take all of this that we've learned and turn it into something positive? And instead of maybe going back to the same offices that we left, go back to an office that really reflects on whatever schedule you're going back, a place that you're comfortable, where now you have an idea, hopefully, of what makes you comfortable.
Yeah, one of the things that I've realized is actually I really like being around my kids more. I really do. I've always loved being around my kids. I love my kids more than anything in the world. Anyone that knows me knows that. But one of the things that's important to me has been just the overall schedule. I love being around them. I love being with them and sharing that time. When I go back to an office, having that flexibility to work in an office that I like is really important to me. But also having the ability to work somewhere where I can get fresh air quickly. I've never realized in my life how much I really enjoy natural light, fresh air, and the ability to walk around and be on conference calls and be productive. I truly never thought about it because it never presented itself. But now the 2 things that are important to me are really that, the fresh air, the natural light, and really having the opportunity to be with my kids more and watch them grow up.
So we like the same things.
Yeah, I also really like really cool looking offices and cool spaces and neat things and high ceilings and lots of glass and tons of light and good open community areas. I think with vaccines, there will come a time, believe it or not, when people are in the same room together again, when there's 20 people in a room. Concerts are going to come back at some point. Movies are going to be a thing. It might be different, but all of this is going to be a thing again.
Well,
I like some of those elements in my office space too.
Of course. And I think as we've talked about what this pandemic has done, it has really accelerated a lot of trends that were already in place. So I think to this end, tech companies were trying pre-pandemic to build out spaces that inspired. They put everyone in space that was probably too small and too close together, and then they put all these breakout areas so that people could collaborate.
Yeah, but they brought the home to the office, which is something that will be further exaggerated when we go back to an office.
Correct.
Our offices will never look the same again. We just finished talking to a client a few minutes ago.
Thank you for interrupting me.
Oh.
That was so nice of you.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead though. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
You can finish my thought for me.
We just talked to a client a few minutes ago who told us that people are never going back to the office, and the reality is that actually isn't at all what we're seeing in our industry. It is the fact of the matter is they're going back in a way that is common, that makes common sense or makes sense for them to go back in a way that works for them and how they work.
So
you may finish your thought now.
Thank you. We would challenge you and we would ask that you share with us, because obviously we are in the business of office space and real estate. And what is it that is important to you? What's important to your employees? If you haven't really gotten into the nitty gritty of what that is, we still have a little bit of time left in this whole place that we're in. Take advantage of it and then be able to effectuate a future and a future office that really makes sense, rather than planning for a future that we're still not totally sure what it looks like.
Our office has planes flying through it right now.
I haven't heard a plane in a long time.
Kind of ruining the sound here. So we're going to go with it though.
Chris is really great in post.
He really is. Think about how you want your office to look. Think about how maybe people that are in your life like us can help you, and think most importantly, about how you want your day-to-day life to look as it relates to your office. Your one good minute. One good thing. It's 3 good minutes
You
and
still
one good
struggle there
thing.
with
Every
this.
single time. It's 3 good minutes, one good thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Bring it.
So my one good thing, since my first one good thing since the holidays, is when you are lucky enough to have a lot of great people in your life and family around you that even if you can't go out and do things and you can't go to a restaurant or you can't go to a New Year's party, sometimes the best parties are the ones you get to have with those closest to you. So that's my one good thing. I'm very, very thankful that I was forced to be home for New Year's this year. Is the best New Year's ever with the people that I love the most. So that's my one good thing.
Welcome to the Jen Frisk
Oh,
emotional
gosh.
journey of 2021. We are so
It's
excited
begun.
to have you a part of it. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jen. See you next week.
Bye.